going on, you guys? It's me, Mike, and today I'm going to do another video on a Photoshop tutorial. And today's tutorial is going to be on form signatures. So here's one I made. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. A little bigger than a normal size form signature you guys are most likely used to seeing. This is 720 by 300, so you might want to lower that down if you're trying to create a form signature. But I kind of like it this way, so I will most likely use this on a website or something. So what you're going to need to do is go to file new, excuse me, it's 750 by 300, or if you want it could be lower, but I'm going to use this, and I'm going to try to recreate the one that you see right there, just the form sync I'm going to make. Alright, so things you're gonna need for this tutorial. You're gonna need this font, is what I used, is these cool fonts I got off the font.com. So you guys might have seen me use this before, so I'm gonna put the link in the video description for that. And to get some of these cool shapes, you can visit my website at mikesdesigns.name.com, check out the forms, and go to custom shapes. You can see some custom shapes you'll be able to download, or you could do a Google search and type up some Photoshop shapes. So what I did was first create a new layer, because that's what we're going to use to put our brushes on. Now if you don't have these splatter brushes, you could use anything else. You could use just a regular, let's see, we're going to select like any one of these dot brushes, circle brushes. And what you can do is move this down, select this little option right there, the little brush preset thing right there. And what we're going to do is select scattering for that, and make sure the scattering is all the way up. And then what we're going to do is select brush tip shape and select spacing and space that all the way out. And what you can do is size it up, so press the bracket key right next to the letter P to size it up, and you just make it smaller, make it a little bigger, like that. So let's say we do it like that, right? I'll just do away with that. So what we're going to do now is go to filter, blur, motion blur, not motion blur, radial blur, and make sure your amount is set to 100. We're going to put to zoom, and we're going to put best. And what we're going to do is go back to filter, do that again, or shortcut key Control F. So we're going to do that one more time. And what we're going to do is Control J to make a copy of that layer, just like that. And what we can do is transform, flip, horizontal, and just give it some abstract. And what we're going to do is move it over just a bit. And what we're going to do is edit, transform, and flip vertical. That's going to flip it upside down. So just like that. And a little abstract is cool. So next we're going to select the background layer, select the gradient tool, and it could be any gradient you want. But what I'm going to use is a purple to white, something like that. So it's going to be similar to this. And I'm going to select both of these what am I trying to say, these dot patterns, and I'm just gonna link them up, and I might just convert them to smart object, then drop the opacity just a little bit. And next what I'm gonna do is select the text. I'm gonna select Cooper Standard for mine, this one right there, and type out in text around maybe 3028 maybe, or 24. Alright, so once I have my text, I'm just going to resize that because that's a little too big. So maybe 18 is good. Right there. select my layer styles. I'm gonna give it this layer style called PP Font Styles. You can download these styles on my website. And what I'm gonna do now is press Ctrl J to copy that text, and I'm gonna select that layer style right there. It's called PP Font Styles. Again, I guess that's the overall name of it, but it's the gold looking one if you downloaded it. And what I'm gonna do is just edit the second layer, the first one we edit, put the layer style on. Just gonna change that to smooth, and that's about it. So once we have our text, I'm just gonna go back into my layers, link those up. So if I move them, everything will move just right. And I'm gonna lock the layer right here. I'm gonna name let's see, I'm gonna call it abstract. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock that layer. Excuse me. There we go. So I can move everything but, you know, the background. So cool. So I'm gonna make sure everything is lined up. I'm gonna select my custom shapes and select these custom shapes I have right here. So you can download these on the internet. If you don't have it, you can check out my website to see if I have it. I'm pretty sure I do, but if I don't, just do a Google search on custom shapes and you should be able to find that. So I'm gonna press Ctrl J to make a copy, edit, transform path, and flip horizontal. Now what I'm gonna do is click on it once, hold shift, and then bring it across. That way you won't you know, it'll be correct. So you can press Control and hit the quotation to see the grid. Make sure everything's lined up properly. And then next I'm gonna put the text right in front of this design right there. And then I'm gonna select those two, link them up, and select each one of them and decrease the opacity, maybe to about 25. And I'm gonna do the same for this one. Let's just type in 25. Okay, cool. So once we have that, I'm gonna select my font, and I'm gonna select the font I told you guys to download. It's right there. And the font letter we're gonna use is called, I think it's letter F. Press enter, and then what we're gonna do is resize that, just like that. It's really cool. I can't remember where this is from, but it's really cool. We're gonna put that behind the font, just like that, so like it's standing out. And you can pretty much end it like that. I'm gonna put my text down here for MikeDesigns.ning.com. Choose a cool font, maybe this one right there. And I'm going to resize everything to about maybe 6. And scoot that over there just a little bit. And I'm pretty much done. I can leave it like that, save it. So if you want to re-edit it again, just make sure you save it as a PSD. So Control Save, Control S, Control Shift and S, and we're gonna rename it. So I'm gonna call it New Sig. And make sure you save it as a PSD. And once you're done with that, and you wanna use it for the web and everything, make sure you save it as a PNG. So Control Shift S, and then save it as a PNG, just like that. So that was today's tutorial on creating some cool Photoshop signatures, some form sigs, and more tutorials coming soon, and also a new Photoshop contest coming, hopefully by this month or the end of this month. So stay updated and keep subscribing to my videos, rate, comment, and I'll see you guys later. So